Let's take a look at what this public park in Ho Chi Minh City already has to offer. There's already so much to love. You have got this cool gym outdoor setup like the one over here, where people of all ages are battling and staying active in the fresh air. It's perfect for a quick workout, whether you're a kid, a parent, or even grandparent. And for the kids, there are fun playground with awesome climbing structures, like the big red domes you can see right there. It's a lively spot for staying healthy and having a good time, but we believe we can make it even better for everyone. About 1 year ago, I went to our local park for a quiet afternoon. There was a child in a wheelchair holding his gate on the ground on the playground. The screens, climbing fence, and it all impossible for him to get anywhere near. There was nothing made for people like him. I felt sadness and thought, it should be everyone's park, but it felt empty and quite unfair, leaving the kids with disability, senior, and everyone else out. This motivated me to take action. That is exactly why I want to put equipment and features that will welcome everyone, including the ones with disabilities, so everyone won't feel left out again. Let's start with disability-friendly screen. It has a wide seat with safety straps, a good backrest, and a flat strip of surface for wheelchair access. Safe and so convenient. The flat surface and wide pathway let wheelchair users get on easily. The straps and backrest keep them secure to prevent falls, and better of all, it brings in the joy of play and inclusion so that children with disability can play with their friends, raising their joy and confidence. The disability-friendly swing should be placed near the main playground, close to the accessible pathways we proposed earlier. These parts should be flat and shaded by trees and near the bench so that parents can watch their kids easily. Placing it in the main playground let children with disabilities play alongside others, fostering social interaction.
Hi there. What I'm going to talk about today is a practical and impactful improvement for our local public park. The installation of barbecue tables with built-in grills and shelter seating areas is a good idea for this park. Okay, so let's begin with the reason why this idea matters. Currently, many public parks only serve as working spaces without offering areas that truly encourage social interaction. A barbecue area with stone tables and benches create an ideal environment for families, friends, and neighbors to gather, cook, and share meals. This is a simple and natural way to build stronger social bonds. Instead of staying home or going to restaurants, people can enjoy the green space and spend quality time together. In addition, cooking and eating outdoors also support mental well-being. Being outside helps people to relax, reduce pressure, and improve overall mood. Of course, there are some potential drawbacks. For instance, if people misuse the area or leave trash behind, it could create a messy and unpleasant environment. So we should install waste bins and recycling stations nearby to help the residents easy to throw rubbish. Or we can put clear signage showing how to use the area properly. Moreover, you can observe the image. Without a roof, the area may not be used on extremely hot or rainy days. So that's why I highly recommend adding a roof shelter over the barbecue tables. This would allow people to use the space in all weather conditions, making it more practical and inviting. In conclusion, adding barbecue tables with shelter seating is not only adding interior to a park, but also is a strategic way to boost community bonding, promote outdoor engagement, and ensure inclusivity in our public spaces. It's a small investment with a high return in health, happiness, and harmony. Thank you.
Okay, that's my turn. Do you think one bench, one unexpected conversation to strangers, that's all it takes to turn a quiet park into a true community? But not every park gives us that chance. One afternoon, I went for a walk. The park was full, but it felt in tight. People move fast, headphones in, I doubt, and I asked myself, why is a public space open to everyone so silent? That's when I realized the problem isn't that people don't go to parks. The problem is nothing's gone next. Us once were there. We have bars to work, spaces to run, equipment to train, but almost nowhere invites us to pause, to sit, to talk. Parks are built for movement, not for moments. And that's what we've lost. Not just a place to exist, but a place to belong. What if reconnecting people didn't require big technology or massive events, but simply a bench? My idea is simple. Let's turn sitting into an invitation every 100 meters. We install small clusters of 2 to 3 benches placed in a semicircle under trees, allowing people to face each other. Along the jogging path, we placed side-by-side benches for quick rest breaks. On each bench, a small code sign reads, take a break, say a story, sit down, someone might just need a smile. Their benches are not just a tired legs, they are for open hearts. They offer space not only to rest, but also to connect. Imagine two strangers sitting across from each other. A shared pause becomes a shared moment. A smile turns into a conversation. This simple setup helps other people who want a little chat after working along, solo park visitors who are open to meeting someone, and anyone who just needs a movement to feel seen and heard. In a world that keeps pushing us to move faster, these benches invite us to slow down and reach out. We often think that connection requires big ideas or complex systems, and sometimes it starts with something simple, like a place to sit, a reason to pause, a chance to talk. Benches may seem small, but they hold the power to change how we feel in the space. They remind us that public parks aren't just for moving, they are for meeting, for noticing, for belonging. So next time you walk through a park, ask yourself, where are places that invite us to connect? And maybe, just maybe, or it takes you one more page. And it's that all. Thank you.
Today, I would like to talk about an effective and sustainable solution that significantly improves public park solar lighting. To begin with, we need to understand what solar lighting is and how it works. Solar lighting system collects sunlight during the day, convert into electricity to power light at night. Unlike traditional light, they rely on renewable energy, making them both environmentally friendly and cost efficient in long term. Why does this matter? Firstly, environment lighting increase public safety. Well-lit paths and open space can reduce accidents and discourage communal activity, making parks more accessible and comfortable, especially during morning and late evening. Secondly, solar lighting promotes social inclusion. When parks are well-lit, they become more safer and more welcoming for all users, including children, older people, and people with limited mobility or visual impairments. This encourages community engagement and help build a stronger sense of connections among citizens. For environmental perspective, solar light significantly reduce carbon emissions compared to conventional lighting powered by fossil fuels, as cities aim to become greener and more sustainable. Solar lighting is practical step forward, reduce energy consumption, require minimal maintenance, and continue to function during the power outage, adding both resilience and accessibility to urban infrastructure. Additionally, solar lighting help minimize light pollution by directing light where only it is needed, which project natural behavior, natural animal and insects in the park. It also reduces overall carbon footprint of open space, contributing to global climate change goals by using clean, silent, renewable energies. Solar lighting ensure that public space remains both functional and environmentally responsible. In conclusion, integrating solar lighting into the public parks is a smart, responsible investment. It enhances safety, support environmental growth, and improves the quality of life for urban communities, and while enhancing the power of science. That's all.